Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to virtual art class. Now, this week, by popular demand, we are doing Santa Claus. Now, you need to have a pencil, paper, and something to color with in front of you, and let's get started, okay? All right, I have my big piece of paper in front of me. This is the same as every week. Whatever I draw on my paper, you draw on your paper. Okay, so we're gonna be drawing Santa's full body today. Now, it's going to be a little bit more complicated, but if we take it step by step, I know we can do it. Okay, so what I want to do first is I want to start with his nose. So let's come over here and I'm going to do a circle about in the middle of my paper. Now, this doesn't need to be too big because you need to have room for his whole body. So I make his nose probably about the size of a quarter. Okay, so after we do the nose, we're going to work on his beard. So I'm going to give him a big fluffy beard, kind of like I'm drawing a big cloud. Perfect. Okay. All right, after we have the nose and the beard, we're going to work on the face. So I'm going to draw kind of a big arch going over, and this is going to be his head. It's almost like kind of like a rainbow arch. And I'm going to do a second one, and this is going to be the brim of his hat. You can see I'm even wearing my Santa Claus hat today. So what we just drew right here is going to be this strip. Okay, after we do that, we need to add the red part of the hat. So I'm going to do a big curve going from one side to the other and then stopping. And then I'm going to go at the end and then connect it back just like that. And now I have the top part of his hat. And we can even add this little fluffy ball at the end that's pretty squishy. I'm going to add a little puffy ball at the end. You can add just a regular circle if you want to, but I wanted to make it a little bit fluffy. Okay, now that we've got all that done, we're going to go back to his face. So we need to do some eyes. Now you can do any kind of eyes you want to. I think I want him to be closing his eyes pretty happy and smiling. So instead of open eyes, I'm going to do two little closed eyes so he looks like he's happy. There's like two little arches, so it looks like he's smiling like this. You know, when your eyes get so excited and your cheeks get so excited, they squish up your eyes. That's kind of what he looks like. Okay, all right. After all that, if you want to, you can even add a smile in his beard right down here. There we go. So now we got his eyes, nose, and his mouth. Now we can work on the body. And for the body, I'm going to do a pretty big circle. So I'm going to start kind of down here where his beard is. And I'm going to do a big circle. Boop. Just like that. He's very round in this picture. Okay. Once I get a big circle for the body, I'm going to add the arms and the legs. Now, I'm going to keep this pretty simple. And I'm just going to have a line coming out of the side. And instead of actual fingers, I'm just going to keep it a big circle, or we could even do a glove. We learned that last week when we were doing snowmen, but I'm going to just do a little circle down here. Boop. Because that's pretty easy. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to draw him a little arm. It's almost like a kind of a rectangle shape, and then a circle for the hand. There we go. Now we got his body and his two arms. Now let's do the legs. I'm just going to do two little squares at the bottom, and these are going to be his pants, and then, whoop, whoop. There you go. Two little squares connected to his circle body, and then you can add the shoes. Now for Santa, I kind of want to give him boots in this picture. So what I'll do for that is, at the bottom of his pants, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down, and then I'm going to do like a little L shape on both sides. Boop. And this is going to be the part of his boot. And I'm going to start up here at the other pant leg, and I'm going to do a curve that goes up and around. Curve up and around. Okay. Now it doesn't look totally finished yet, so I'm going to connect this curve to this L shape with just a straight line going up and down. Straight up. Boop. And there we go. Now you got the shoes. If you know another way to draw shoes or draw Santa's boots, you can do that too. That's just a pretty easy way to get started. Okay, once we have all this done, his body is done and we need to decorate his actual suit. So I think what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to draw a straight line going across. Boop. Well, that's kind of straight. That's it's kind of curved. Okay, so now we have his pants down here and his shirt up here. Now you can decorate your Santa suit any way you want to, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some buttons in here. I'm just going to add a few tiny circles for the buttons. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, you can add anything extra if you want to, but I think I want to keep him simple right here. All right, now we have our whole Santa body, and now you get to decide what you want in the background. So for me, I think I want to have him at the North Pole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw a little straight line at the bottom, and this can be the snow. I need to make sure I go all the way across. There you go. Okay, so this is the ground, and this is the snow. I think what I'll walk you through is drawing a tree or a Christmas tree. So what I would do for that, a very easy way to draw it is a triangle. So I'm going to draw a big triangle right next to Santa. Oh, I might run off the page. Oh, I did. That's okay. Boop. So this would be a triangle, but I ran out of paper. That's okay. All right, I have my triangle here. Let's add a rectangle at the bottom, and this is going to be the part of the tree. There we go. Okay, now if I want this to be a Christmas tree, I should add decorations to it. So let me add some little circles in here for some ornaments. Whoop. Perfect. I might want to add a little star on top. I'll just add a little funky star on top. Whoops. Drawing stars is pretty hard, but there we go. It's almost like you're drawing a lot of little triangles. Okay, there we go. Now you can add more stuff to the background if you want to, but I think I'm gonna stop here because I think it's time for me to color. So I'm gonna put my pencil down. Boop. I'm gonna pick up my crayons, my beautiful crayons that I have used for a very long time now. They've seen a lot of love in these past few months. And I'm going to color my Santa and my little Christmas tree. Now, you can color your picture any way you want to, but I think I'm gonna keep Santa pretty normal and have him wearing his red suit, and I don't know how I'm gonna do the tree yet. I'll figure it out. But I will come back to you with a finished drawing. Okay, I have finished my Santa drawing. Alrighty, ready? Drum roll. Ta-da! There he is. All right, so I colored in Santa, I colored the tree. I kept the snow that he was standing on white, and then I colored the sky blue so he would stand out a little bit better. But there he is. He is officially done. Woo! Okay. All right, remember when you are finished with your Santa drawing to take a picture of it and send it to me. And I hope you enjoyed our Christmas drawing this week. And I hope you had a wonderful time, and I will see you all later, okay? Bye!